get my hand. This is a panel discussion. It's a panel discussion. Last week was a news documentary. Okay, Sister Shanna.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our wonderful, wonderful discussion today on our wonderful show, The Truth Shall Make You Free. Amen. And today our discussion is on a wonderful book that's been around for a couple of centuries now. It's called The Holy Bible. I'm going to first introduce our guest. First we have Coach Eureka Davis, track and field coach from Pennsylvania. Our second coach is LaQuenelle from Nashville, Tennessee, life coach. And lastly, but certainly not the least, our last coach is Coach Derek Johnson from
Hey y'all!
Come on, let's clap your hands and welcome them. You can have a seat. Thank you so very much. Okay. My wonderful coaches, we are here to talk about our book called the Bible, which is the Bible.
Yes, indeed.
I haven't really read much of it or anything like that, but I was constantly wondering about this book that everyone seems to be so excited about. So, Coach Derek Johnson, football coach, can you tell me a little bit about yourself before we go into the discussion?
Hey y'all, my name is Coach Derek Johnson, but my boys call me Coach DJ. I come from the small town of Pocahontas, Mississippi. It's the smallest town in Mississippi. Population of 257. And I just thank y'all for inviting me today to come and talk about the Bible and the coaching style of leadership. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so very much. But Coach DJ, they say?
Coach DJ.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about this book? How long have you been?
Oh, the Bible. I've been knowing about the Bible for years, Miss Lady. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. It's not just something that you read, but it's something that you study and you live. It's something else, that Bible. I tell y'all, if you don't know about it, you better find about it today.
How in the world did a book like that get to a small town, Pokey-Wacky-Wooku?
No ma'am, no ma'am. It's Pocahontas, Mississippi.
I do apologize.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me some of the experiences you've had with this book.
Well, you know, I think about the coaching style of leadership, and I think that time in Matthew 17, starting around verse 14, when that man came to Jesus and said, Jesus, my boy been foaming at the mouth and throwing himself all in the fire. Well, Jesus said, bring that foaming boy on over here, and he rebuked that demon, and that demon came on out of him. No more foaming at the mouth. So then the disciples said, Jesus, why come we couldn't do that? We couldn't help that boy. Well, here, listen here now. This is where the coaching come in. Jesus said it was because of your lack of faith. He told them, and then he showed them. He said sometimes it come out by fasting and prayer. It was coaching, and they learned. But you notice now, he didn't yell at them. He didn't fuss at them. Because his disciples was what you call disillusioned learners. Low competence, low confidence. You know? But he didn't fuss at them, he just coached them through it, and they was ready for the next time. That's why that Bible is something else, yo, Miss Lady.
That's kind of interesting. Still hard for me to believe concerning the whole thing. I believe your name is LaQuenelle Smith. You're a life coach, is that right?
I am.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience.
My name is LaQuenelle Smith, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I've been a coach for quite some time now. And I got my coaching style from the greatest coach there ever was, Jesus Christ. And in the book of John, the chapter 14 and verse 6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so that is what I use for my coaching style.
Thank you so very much. Lastly, we have here Coach Eureka Davis.
Yes.
You're a track and field coach.
Yes, I am. Right. Yes, I am.
Tell me your experiences with this book.
I've had many experiences with the good book, the Bible. Okay, and I love it because we know how Jesus applied the Bible. He's the greatest track coach ever. I just got back from Barbados where my daddy is, I'll tell you. And we were down there with the races, and I had a good time. I got me some flying fish and cuckoo, and Jesus was there, and I'm telling you, I watched the people run on the water, I watched them run in the street, I watched them run, and I tell you, it's because of the Bible.
Thank you so very much. Do we have any questions from the audience? Questions from the audience?
I got one.
Oh, go ahead.
This question is for LaQuenelle. What key instruction do you use most in your coaching?
Well, I take mine from the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter and the 33rd verse, where it says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Well, when you're seeking God and his righteousness, you're reading the Bible, you're studying, you're meditating day and night. And the things that you obtain, they're tangible, they're intangible, and they just all come to you when you're living the life of Jesus.
Thank you so very much for that question. Is there another question?
Yes, I have a question. Coach DJ.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me, when have you needed to use an extreme coaching style of leadership on your football team?
Oh, that's a good question. So check this out, y'all. It was the week of the playoffs. We were this close to getting to the state championship. And my star tight end broke his big toe. So I had to rely on my sophomore Bubba. Now, Bubba's a good boy. He big and strong, but he just ain't too sharp up here. So it was a key play that we know we needed. It was the outside tackle slash, and I needed Bubba to block down. I said, "Bubba, block down. Bubba, block down." Well, Bubba keeps blocking straight up the field, and the defensive end just knock him out the way and stop our play at the line of scrimmage. So I was a little bit confused what to do to help Bubba so we could win this playoff game. So then I thought about it. I thought about what would Jesus do in his coaching style of leadership. So the next day of practice, I came out there in full pass. That's right, Coach DJ about to do some hit. So I said, "Listen here, Bubba, I'm going to show you how to block down. So I want you to be the defensive end. I'm going to be the tight end." So see, I didn't fuss at him. I showed him and I told him. So I said, "Come on, Bubba, we're going to do this. We're going to hit." So we both get down on all threes like this. And I said, "Bubba, you come and get me and I'm going to show you how to block down." So I showed him how to block down. And it was a good practice. So them boys like to see old Coach DJ hit. So I said, "Okay, Bubba, now show me what you learned, okay?" So Bubba got in a tight end position. And let me tell you, he blocked down, y'all. Bubba got it. And it wasn't from a directing style of leadership, but a coaching style of leadership. I told him, and then I showed him. That's what I did, y'all.
Well, that is pretty interesting. Do we have another question? One more question.
Yes,
ma'am.
I have a question. Can you show me how Jesus used his coaching style to prove that he is the greatest track coach of all time?
Of course, come, let me show you. I'll show you. This young man, you need to move. You got to get up and slide to the side. Yes, I need you to come over here. Now, I'll show you something. All right? Now, when Jesus proved that he was the greatest track coach, it's because Jesus in Hebrews 12 told us that we're going to run our race with patience.
Yes.
Okay? He said that he's the author and the finisher of our faith.
Yes, sir.
He said that he ran his race all the way
Yes.
to the cross. Didn't he say it? All right? And it says in 1 Corinthians 9:24 that when we run our race, it says that he that runs the race must run all. And when you run all, you're the one that's going to win. And at the end of the race, only the one that completes the race obtains the prize. Okay, so let me ask you something. If you believe that, that means you have faith, right? Yeah. So if you have faith, then shake my hand. I'm going to show you something. Now, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have faith. You grab on to the Lord. I'm representing Jesus Christ, who is the author and the finisher of faith. And the moment you lock into God, this is what happens to you. He turns around and says, "Do you have faith? good. Whatever situations you go through in life, it's a race. Whether you're running hurdles, whether you are doing speeding, right, on short distances, or whether it's long distance. But you got to have faith. You got to link up to him. And when he says, come on, daughter, it's time to go, this is what he does. Oh, yeah, Jesus said, you about to obtain the prize. That's right. He ran with you. He didn't let you run by yourself. And when you finish because he finished with you.
Something amazing here. That is all we have for today. We shall continue at another time, and thank you so very much for being a part of this wonderful panel discussion about life coaching on this wonderful book. I found it. You can find it anywhere, Walmart, online, Amazon, anywhere you want, any Christian bookstore, and they even have them at Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Yes, they do. Please, you might want to go pick up one. I think I might try to read a little bit of it, but this is kind of big. I don't think so today. But all right, thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank y'all.